Cross Creations. I am starting on a Raven Dice Tower, which I'm excited about because I love ravens. They're so pretty. Hey Sherry, did you hear what I answered a minute ago to Cross Creations? I don't mind repeating myself, I just don't want to repeat myself if you already heard. Yes, the dice towers are so fun. Nancy, okay, awesome. That makes it easier. I will try and remember that. I may ask you again because I have a horrible memory. Perfect. We'll both be in the same boat then. Ooh, Sherry, that sounds awesome. I want to see pictures when you finish that. That sounds like it'll be beautiful. Oh, yay! I'm so glad people like them. Dice Guardians are something that, like, I started making because people were requesting them, and I had no idea. Like, they're always so popular for people. And, like, people use them for, like, little crystals and, like, jewelry and stuff, too, not just dice. So I'm so glad that people like them. They're so fun to make. They're, like, very relaxing to make. Oh my gosh, yes! Wolf Dice Guardian is on my list. It needs to go. I need one to go with the Wolf Dice Tower. Oh man, maybe I need to work on that this week. I keep forgetting about that one. I have so many things on my list that I want to do. Ooh, yeah, bears are fun. Yeah, bears are on my list. I want to do, I feel like I have like an order of things. Like, if I'm making a new type of object, I usually go with dragons first. And then I work my way around to like foxes and other animals. If I'm doing a new type of animal, I feel like I usually start with like make it a flexi and then turn it into different decor items. I don't know why, but that is how things seem to go. It's the order of operations around here. Yes, I love foxes too. They're so beautiful. Hey, thank you for the follow. thanks for the rose. I appreciate it. And thanks for the follow. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Hey, thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. This is gonna be a raven for a dice tower. Oh, thanks for the gift, Sherry. Thanks for the share and the follows. Hey there, Jack. Welcome in. Hey, thanks for the gift. Yes, the Raven Crow Dice Tower. Ah. Yeah, same, Sherry. I'm so bummed that we don't have ravens in our part of the U.S. We do have crows, though, which all corvids are good, in my opinion. Thanks for the likes, guys. Hey, Alien, how you doing? Pretty good. How about you? Very nice. Oops, wrong button. This one. Yep, I'm working on a Raven dice tower right now. Crows and ravens, you know, very similar looks at first. Oh, thanks, G'day. I appreciate it. Nice. Eagles are fun. I need to get into doing more bird stuff. I love birds, but I never like model or draw them. Ooh, a dream catcher would be cool. A wolf and a dragon, very cool. Thanks for the follow. Oh, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. Hey, Lauren, how you doing? Awesome. Glad you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good too. was super cool, Saz. It was a lot of fun. It was very chill too, which was nice. I think feathers need to go sweeping under, not out, I think. I think that's what's bothering me with these wings. Yes, exactly. Yep, sure am, Jay Lawless. How you doing? Sorry, I'm looking up bird wings right now. Trying to get my brain to work. Awesome, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm pretty good too. I think we're gonna scrap all of these. And we're gonna go zoop, zoop, like that. switch gears for a second. So I'm gonna draw this out to help my brain. This one that I just pulled up is Procreate. That over there. This may not make any sense to anybody but me, but it'll help my brain. See, that's why my brain is not working. I'm treating these like dragon wings, not bird wings. Okay, less pieces. Yeah, no problem. Bird. Bird. There we go. Simplify that. There we go. I'm overcomplicating that elbow. That needs to just move in like that. Okay. No up, just down. I was like, I know something is wrong in my brain if that I'm doing right now. Procreate is not, unfortunately. I know Nomad Sculpt is. At least Procreate is not last time I checked. A good app for drawing that would be on, I think would be on Android would probably be Sketchbook Pro? Made by Autodesk. Let me think. It's been a while since I used that one. Let me see the name. If I got that name right. Yeah, Sketchbook. I think Sketchbook, they have it for Android. Yeah, no problem. If you want a more complex drawing program, what I primarily use if I'm doing full illustrations is actually Clip Studio Paint, which works on desktop, iPad, or Android. But that one is a subscription, a little more, and a little bit more in-depth of a program, but it's awesome. Oh, I'm glad you think so. Hopefully that means it's relaxing. Awesome, I'm happy to hear. Ooh, that's awesome. Have you been able to play around with it much? I feel like trying to do on a phone would be so hard. Yes, that's awesome. You know, we love some determination. I mean, if you can figure it out on a phone, then if you ever get a chance to get a tablet, you'll just be like super powered. Everything else will be so much easier. Yeah, that totally makes sense. And like there's so many tools and like so much space and stuff, I feel like I would have a hard time with a really small screen, you know? But if at least it gets you into it and gets you going, you know, that's what matters most. And then you can work from there. I have the 2021 iPad Pro, the 12.9-inch one. It does not come with the pen. You gotta buy the Apple Pen separately, but the Apple Pen is like, I want to say it's like $100. But like I've only ever had to buy one, so it's been worth it. There we go. Now we have this wing looking how I want. Much better. Right? They do good work. I have the Bamboo P1S and the X1C. The X1C is going right now. Yes, it really is. It does fabulous work. But honestly, like, I don't use a ton of different materials. I mainly use PLA. So really the P1S does pretty much almost the exact same for me as the X1C, and it's a good amount cheaper. But the X1C has like a couple extra calibration features and the carbon fiber body instead of plastic body, and it comes with a hardened nozzle, but you can switch that out on the P1S if you wanted. And I think the P1S is like, it's like a couple $100 less. But like X1C I know can do a more larger variety of materials, I believe. But if you're like me and you don't really need that, I think the P1S is a really good deal. I gotcha. Makes sense. Gotcha, yeah, makes sense. Oh, I'm glad. And feel free to ask any questions too. I like to help if I can. Yes, the pen is so nice. Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly. See, that would drive me crazy. You are more determined than I am. What I have where? Like any specific piece or just the raven in general? Here's a better view of him. Oh, thank you, Jess. How are you doing? Ooh, nice, Jess. Oh, yeah. My models are up on Colts 3D, My Money Factory, and Things primarily. Or Patreon for commercial use. Oh, thank you, Jess. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna be KE Creations, spelled the same way that my username here is spelled. For sure, no problem. Turns purple. Let me think. Which part? The, oh, the tool? I think they just have different colors for the different tools. So the smooth is like blue purpley. So that helps you know what tool you have without like looking over here. Oh, thanks, Lawless. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, 313. I appreciate it. Yep, it's a Raven. It's gonna be Raven Dice Tower. Thanks, Jess. Hey, Edwards. Thank you. And hi, Brittany. How are you doing? Ooh, Lauren, that's awesome. You're tired and sleepy. Aw. What'd you do today? Or is it just one of those days where you're tired and sleepy no matter what? Aw, thanks 313. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like them. I'm using the crease tool right now. I go back and forth with the regular crease and the inverted crease a lot with like doing little details like this. Thank you, I appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. And see, now I'm doing crease again, but it's inverted, so it's pulling out that edge versus pushing in. This is the 12.9-inch iPad, the 2021 iPad Pro version. Yep, it helps me go more smoothly over the screen and also make sure that my hand doesn't accidentally touch and activate the screen. So like my finger can move the screen or the pen, and so that way the glove keeps me from doing that on accident. Ooh, you made a flamingo in my map, Maddie, that's awesome. Yes, it helps so much. Like, I have to stop myself. Like, sometimes I'll, like, take my glove off and I'm, like, in a hurry doing something. And it's so annoying to try and have to be, like, so careful, like, not resting my hand on the screen. especially because like I just personally don't have a very steady hand unless I can rest it and support it. Yep, pretty much. Every once in a while, if I'm doing some type of more technical model or like right now I'm doing some dragon like mini shelves that are basically just like silhouettes. Sometimes I'll use Fusion 360 to help me with those, but probably 95% of the time I'm using and working in Nomad primarily. Ooh, yes, Saz, please do. All the new ideas. Yes, please. Yes, the mirroring and symmetry tools are my best friends. They make everything so much easier. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. You know, I'm not actually, which surprises most people because like my whole brand is very D&D adjacent. And I really do, I like written roleplay games, but not tabletop. So, I hover around the world of D&D and admire. You aren't either, but yeah, it's so cool, right? Like anything, I feel like anybody who's into like the fantasy genre stuff, it's like, oh yeah, like I respect the D&D players, even if I don't actually play. But yeah, everybody is like, wait, what do you mean you don't play D&D? I'm like, yeah, I just participate in the culture, I guess, and I make things for them, but I don't actually play. Ooh, yeah, that's fun. And like the Critical Role streams and stuff too are super fun. Ooh, yes, that's great. that's awesome, Saz. Yes, so many things. I don't know. I've been doing no. I started Nomad in like November 2023. No, holy moly, 2022. Sorry. So I've been working in it a little over like around a year and a half, maybe. But I have a background in 2D art, which I think helps a little bit. And like I feel like I'm still learning things all the time. Yep, I've done like freelance. I've done freelance illustration the past like 10 years before I got into digital sculpting, like 3D sculpting. That's the word I'm looking for. You missed the feathers. Oh no. It's okay. I'll probably post a speed paint version of this sculpt from the live because I love feathers. Oh, thanks, Red Hood. I appreciate it. Yep, I add new objects and like shapes and things. So like here, hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick. So like the eyes here are just extra spheres that save that I added from this menu here, and the beak is a cone that I added and then split into 2 pieces so I could open it up. Ooh, very cool, Red Hood. That's awesome. It's a really fun app. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I feel like it's very intuitive compared to some sculpting programs. I actually keep mine separated, and so I literally just like add and then move it into the position I want. And then if I want to move all the objects together, I'll select like the whole head. And if you really want to attach it, you can select the different shapes here, and then you can do join, and then that'll make those one. Yeah, no problem. Oh, thank you, 313. I'm glad you think so. I'm happy that I can help y'all out. I don't animate with my models. I 3D print all of mine, and so I can't say, you know, how to do the rigging and animation stuff. I don't think you can do that in Nomad. That's more of a Blender or ZBrush territory. Oh, thank you, Marissa. I'm Speedy. Yep, the printer's running in the background. I have a Bamboo X1C and P1S. Oh, thanks, Marissa. Yeah, it really annoys me when people are like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't believe in just gatekeeping creative tools for people to be artistic and like learn new skills. You know, I'd rather be set apart just because people like my style and my work and my ideas, not because I'm not allowing anybody else to learn. You know? That just seems ridiculous to me. Yes, exactly, Redhead. Oh yeah, exactly, Roland Saturn. It's like just because I'm giving, like, help give people tools, doesn't mean that they're all of a sudden gonna have like the same skill level or the same like ideas, and then they get better. And again, it's still like my style is gonna be different than everybody else's. Like, you know, me or another designer can make the same animal or type of item, but they're always going to look different because you have unique styles. That's like part of the great thing about having different artists and designers out there is like the variety, and everybody's going to do things differently. So like, why stop people from being like creative and exploring those hobbies just because like basically because you're insecure, you know? Yes, exactly, Rolling. And like we all have like different inspirations and like different things that make us happy, and like, and not everybody needs to like my style. And that's why it's awesome that we have people with other styles too. So someone else out there might have a different style that like people are out there that wanting, you know? And it doesn't matter, like, they just are gonna have different preferences, or they might like both of us, you know? And so it's just a shame to like have people keeping things a secret just because, again, like they're just kind of insecure. You know, like you need to let your work and like your own like branding and marketing stand on your own without trying to like sabotage others. Oh my gosh, Saz, you're so right. Oh, thanks, Cross. And thank y'all for the hearts. I appreciate y'all. I am speedy. It do be like that. Oh, rolling, that's so sweet. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh my gosh, Lauren, you know, I was just thinking that, and I was like, is there something that I missed? Hold, please. Oh my gosh, no, I need to respond to that. Thank you for reminding me. The app you would use to add drawings to design that's already made, like adding like text or like a vector image type thing for like multicolor printing. Is that kind of what you're talking about? Okay, awesome, Lauren, thank you. Yeah, sometimes I look at messages and I'm like, oh, okay, awesome. Like, I see you and I want to respond with proper brain power, so I'm gonna leave this. And then, of course, I forget. So that's my bad. You're always welcome to, like, bug me if I don't respond to you in a couple days. Technically, I think you could. Like, something like text is a lot easier to add in, like, a print slicer. Like, if you have Bamboo Slicer or Prusa Slicer, you can add text onto a pre-existing model pretty easily. But something like Nomad is very much like organic shape sculpt, like hand sculpting. And so you could take a model here and, you know, make a star and then add it to this model. But there's not any like pre-existing stars or features and things like that that you can utilize, if that makes sense. Yep, you can add, if you go to Bamboo Studio, let me see where that setting is. Right by your color painting is a text shape option. And I believe that's where you can add in the text. And then as shapes, you can add parts. If you right click on your model, you can add cube, cylinder, sphere, cone, disc, torus, or rounded rectangle. Or it looks like you can also load in a specific shape and add that to your model straight in Bamboo Studio. And so like it's kind of like really simple things like that you can just do straight in like your slicer if you have Bamboo Slicer. Whereas getting into Nomad is just going to be a little bit more complex because it's doesn't have any like pre-existing text or settings, anything like that for you to work with easily. Oh, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. You mean for like cutting off the bottom of my base for like FDM printing? So it prints flat? Is that what you're talking about, rolling? Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing too, is that I haven't personally played with, because if I'm using SVGs, I'm putting them into Fusion 360. But I have heard and seen that you can put SVGs directly into Bamboo Studio now, and it'll help you convert and work with them into like simple shapes and letters and things. SVG is a vector file, basically. And you can get that with any image if you go to, like, because I hate working with vectors. Vectors you're going to work in Illustrator, or you can find like royalty-free images online that are vectors and stuff, but a lot of time I'll just work and make my own like JPEG image with my illustration programs, and then I can go, there's like all sorts of easy, quick vector converters online, so I'll just throw my JPEG into a vector converter. It'll convert that JPEG into an SVG so I can use that more easily. Hopefully that makes sense and I didn't just like... And yeah, so rolling, a little bit, so Nomad technically, when you're sculpting, technically they work with millimeters. I never honestly pay attention to what sizing I'm working on in Nomad, which is not maybe the best practice, but I just don't worry about that in this space unless I'm working with a file that I've already created something specifically sized. So basically what I do is I'll do my sculpt and I can eyeball, like what you've seen me doing these last few things, like with these feathers and things, and like the wings, I moved them a little bit. I'm working on eyeballing, getting to where I know I can slice this off and I'm not gonna have any weird floating things. But I will do all of that in my slicer. I'm also adjusting right now for my overhangs, like seeing these feathers, making sure they have enough support to build off of each other, because I design most everything without supports just because I personally hate supports. And so I don't like designing things that I don't like to print. And so like I will build all this and just from like practice and intuition at this point of, okay, these are about the angles I can work with without supports. These are all about in line. Here's a little bit of wiggle room that I can slice off and keep that bottom flat and then keep it without any supports. Oh no, Marissa. Oh, thank y'all for the follows. I appreciate it. And thank you, Julie. I love doing wings. Like, they're one of my favorite things to draw or to sculpt, and like doing feathers and wings, they just make me so happy. But yes, this is gonna be the new dice tower. I don't necessarily put in like supports that you break off, right? I just make all of my models with the intention of like so where they don't need support. So like the model itself is supporting the height of the model, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, Julie, you're so sweet. Thank you. Hi, Maximum. How are you doing? Yep, exactly, Maximum. All my designs I 3D print. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, that's exciting, Sarah. What kind of printer are you getting? Oh my gosh, what color is that, Julie? I don't think I've heard of that one from Cookie Cat before. Thanks, Red. Have a good night, too. I appreciate having you in. Ooh, I love my P1S. That's a great choice for a first printer. It'll make your life so easy. Like, so much easier than so many other options. Sparkly navy blue. Yes, that would be so pretty for this tower. This was the boutique winning vote from Patreon suggestions. So that means this will be out the end of the month. Whoops, there we go. I really need to make his mouth bigger without making him look disproportionate, because the dice needs to go in here. Hello? I don't want that. I want to grab my arrow. Please. There we go. Oops. I think we'll try that. Ooh, yay, thank you, Marissa. Hold, please. Ooh, that is pretty. Yes, absolutely. I love the iPad stand. It helps. I have like all sorts of wrist issues from years of illustration work. So having the iPad at like this angle versus straight up or like flat, and then I can kind of rest my elbow on my chair here. It all just really helps with my joints. So I think this stand is great. It's like, I don't know if you can really see it. It's a metal one, and it kind of like folds, but it has a pretty sturdy, like it takes a good amount of force to move it, so it's pretty stable. Oh my goodness, puppy. Are you big yawning? Goodness. Oh my gosh, come on. Ooh, very interesting, Julie. Why is my pencil not... Hello? Oh, my tip came. It's unscrewed. There we go. Now we're good. Puppy, can you lay down, please? Thank you. What do you mean, like a list of them? Like, I mean, like, did this list? What exactly are you referring to? Like, just these ones, or? Oh, that, thank you for clarifying. I don't, actually, but I should. I should get Amazon links for y'all for those and have them listed. But yeah, I just got, let me look on Amazon. Let me see which iPad stand this actually is. I know this is the 2021 12.9-inch iPad. And then, what stand is this? And this is the Cabcon adjustable aluminum stand. Kabcon adjustable aluminum tablet stand. No, you're good. I don't mind at all. Okay, so now let's save that. Let's see if I opened that mouth up enough. Maybe, maybe not. Now we add our route for our dice tower. Oops. And sometimes my tube is all sorts of wonky and I don't know why. Tube, please. Yeah, no problem. Oh my gosh, yeah, JD. JD, I don't like it. It's like, I'm like, why are you doing so much? Like, I'll add a normal tube. Well, now it's acting normal, of course. But like, I'll add a tube, and it'll like add 1 billion points and like going in weird directions. I'm like, please calm down. From the left side, there should be accuracy. Interesting. Only the left side? I guess the sides. Maybe the front. It doesn't. Yeah, the front, it gets all wonky. I don't know, man. It's weird. But thank you for that tip. And thank you, Neokoi. Yeah, I've been very, very thankful. I've been very surprised at how well things have been going on things. They're doing a lot. They're doing the most. They're doing good things. So it helps a lot. I like their platform a lot. Right? Okay. Herb. That's not bad. Let's see. Hopefully that is an okay dice channel. birdie, clone the tube, and merge these all together. Ooh, interesting. So, tube on the left side where there's curve. If you keep holding it. This one? But then, like, which level of accuracy do you think? Like... That is better. Yours 50? Okay, cool. I'll definitely play around with that. Thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate it. Where did my feathers get messed up? There we go. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. There we go. Now my feathers are normal again. But I do think I want to open this up a little to make it easier to get the dice out. Thanks for the follow, Wood Turning. I appreciate it. Okay, now let's see. We will try these again. Oh, awesome. Made by Jules, great. Nice to meet you. Aw, thank you. Yep, I believe she does. I think we follow each other. But thank you, I really appreciate it. Okay, let's try this again. Let's save this first, actually. Yeah, so basically I cut the tube out of the bird, which essentially then also merges all my pieces together so that it can cut through it. So that's why I basically make sure all of my pieces, I have them in place how I want before I do that, and that's kind of one of my final steps. So now I have a tube through here for my dice to roll through. And I'll adjust that tube to make it print better, and then I'll add some little stairs inside the bird so that, what's the words I'm thinking? So that it'll help the dice roll more evenly. So then now if I do transparency, you can see the tube cut out right here. All the way down there. And actually what I might do, I might actually go back here. Make that part of the tube thicker because I'm going to add steps here, so I want to make sure that those can clear that fine. So I'm going to clone that again and then cut it out again. What type of stand? I have many dragon stands and many dragon items in general. What kind of thing are you looking for? And then I'm gonna pull that up again. Large to medium size. I have the egg bowl that I just came out with, which is like not really a stand, but it's display. And I have the gold dragon horde mound. which is a little bit more of like a display stand for like 1 or 2 dragons at a time. The dice will roll out here in the belly and into the wings for the wings to catch it. Yes, new dice tower. It sounds good, Joe. Awesome, Rolling Saturn. No problem. I'm happy to be helpful. Have a good night. Hey, Justin, how you doing? 3D design guide. That depends on what you are looking for, or like what are your goals. If you want to sell any prints of my designs, then yes, definitely need to subscribe to the Patreon. But I mean, you know, I'm a bad salesperson, so if you like my stuff, you will get much more that way than just trying to buy them individually, even if you don't sell. Oh, thank you, Violet. I'm glad you like them. Oh, Sherry, you're so sweet. I appreciate you. Oh, Violet, that's awesome. Good luck with your saving. And yeah, so I have like a general like community support tier that's only $2, which it basically just gives you like access to the Discord and like make suggestions and be a part of the community and stuff. And then I have the Flexi tier and the Boutique Seller tier. Flexi Seller tier, sorry, and a Boutique Seller tier, which are each $8. And basically the Flexi tier means that you get all the Flexi designs that come out, or like things related to my Flexis, like keychains made from the Flexis, anything like that. And then I also have the Boutique tier, which is going to be dice towers like this, Dice Guardians, anything decor kind of related. And then I have, basically anything not Flexi is in the Boutique tier. And then the Deluxe tier is $12, and that is basically just both tiers combined. And all 3 of those tiers that are seller tiers give you commercial licensing to all my designs, not just the ones that you get in that tier. So like if you primarily sell flexies, but you see a couple of my decor designs that you really like, but you don't want all the decor stuff that comes out, then you can buy those decor files separately and still sell those without having to pay for the deluxe tier to be getting everything at once, you know? And so everything comes with all tiers come with a welcome pack and any exclusive models that are only on Patreon /tribes/things. So they come with those, and they come with all the models from the current month you subscribe and the month before you subscribed. Yep, exactly. Right here is where the dice is gonna come out. Oh, yay, Tev Backs. I'm so glad. That makes me so happy to hear. No problem. Awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. I'm happy to help out. Ooh, no, I have not used that brand before. I've not even heard of them, I don't think. But, like, to be fair, I am not good about trying new filaments. I kind of stick with what I know. I need to be trying more new ones. I have been starting to experiment more. Ooh. Oh, that is pretty. And not that expensive for like those fancy colors, at least like some of them. The macarons rainbow, that's like silky pastel rainbow, so pretty. Yeah, I might scope out some of those later. It is. Ooh, the market's next Sunday. Very nice. I hope it all goes well. So right now I'm just finishing up like last minute, like, oh, this overhang is gonna look wonky without supports. Let me tweak that. those last minute little things before sending it to test. But I think he should be good. This one's gonna be really fun. I'm excited to see how it turns out. Great. Super duper. Alrighty. And we're gonna take all these and clone, join them together, save that first. My favorite rainbow PLA. Dude, I need to use rainbow PLA more. I really am a fan of like the tri-extrusion filaments versus like the gradients. And so I really love like the everyone in the aniline, like blue, yellow, red tries. But as far as like an actual gradient goes, honestly, I haven't tried that many. I need to try more, but I really like the, I think it's TTY 3D rainbow. That's what this one is. And it's pretty cool. The Egyptian cat, she did good. She's in testing now for beta testers. Here, hold on. Let me export this, and I'll grab her while this uploads. And let me go get her. Turn the screen off so you can see her. Here she is. It's hard to see all the black, all the details on the black. So here is the red. This is not the final one. I edited her head a little bit since the red one, but the red you can see her a little better. She got her little earrings and her jewelry. And her super long tail. And the baby is... Where'd the baby go? Baby, hello, where are you? Oh, here she is. And here's the little baby. If you will focus, please. There we go. So here's the little one. I really like how they turned out. So they're in beta testing right now. Puppy? Are you sad? Mommy's neglecting you? You think it's time to eat and everything? You can go out even though you went out like 2-3 hours ago? Yeah, you're just really hungry? Can you go lay down for a while? Can you lay down for now? You're not gonna starve, I promise. Go lay down. Thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with those guys. Alright, Dice Tower. Done. And what else was I working on tonight? I need to work on the Komodo dragon. Okie-dokie. Komodo dragon, we're gonna work off of the iguana body. And beef him up. Where is my iguana? Is that the iguana? It is. Hello, sir. I'm gonna turn this into matcap because I think that shows better on stream. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I know, right? I wish. That would be glorious. We did at least recently get a robo vacuum to help with the abundance of dog hair that we have around the house. So, you know, I'll take that. Like, let that do the vacuuming every day for me, and then I just have to vacuum more thoroughly like once a week instead of every other day. You know, it's the little things. No, this one is going to be just a flexi Komodo dragon, which is a large reptile. So he's going to be similar to like the iguana and the chameleon. Like, it's confusing because I do dragons and his name is Dragon, but he's not actually a dragon. You're just out here confusing people. I think his legs are a little stockier than the iguana. And his toesies are also not as long. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're so cool. They really are. I love them. They're like one of my favorite reptiles, actually. Oh my gosh, yes. It's such a neat fact. They are so fascinating. Very cool, but very dangerous. Thank you. Oh, my poor husband. He's sick right now. He's very sad. Thankfully, I think he's on the up and up because he is feeling a little bit better today than he was yesterday. So we're hoping to keep with this trend. But this is what happens when we go on trips and then we come back and one of us has to get sick, obviously. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, yes. So many things. Awesome. Sounds good, Sherry. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so happy I got to talk to you too. Have a good rest of your evening. Basically, how I do it, which it is possible, there are better ways to do it, but I'll go through here and I can lower the opacity on these links. And then I'll look through here and make sure I don't have any intersecting bits. See that? I'll look for it as best as I can. And then I'll throw this into my slicer and I'll give it a really good look over in the actual print slicer and look for any fusing bits. And then sometimes, like, I still miss things on occasion, but that is why we test and test and test again. before I release anything to the public. But basically I just, yeah, like I'll do the opacity down, look through it real good through here, and then just try to look it over real good in the slicer and hope that things go well when I hit print. Yeah, it's definitely interesting, right? It's very different than just, you know, go print the thing. But I love it. It's a lot of fun. Oh, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. I see, like, I'm gonna have to adjust a lot of these internal links because these are much smaller than they have to be. And I want them to be as big as they can. I do think his paws need to be a little bigger though. Hey, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. Hey, how's it going? You sleepy? What? He's alive-ish. Oh, dang. Well, get some sleep. Or like, I don't know, like a popsicle or something. Treat yourself. can't. Oh no. First layer. Okay, gotcha. Yay, great. Hey, thanks for the follows. Ooh, that sounds cool, Hawk. Steph, I'm making a Flexi Komodo dragon. Yee, thank you. This should be a fun one. Thanks for the follow, Steph. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm K Creations. Do you know me? Hello. Yes, Komodo dragon. Dude, you're like the second person this week that came into my live and they were like, wait, I didn't know you were on TikTok. I'm like, yes. I'm actually probably on TikTok more than any other platform. It's probably my most active platform. Thanks for the follow, Player One. Oh no, you gotta go to bed, Justin. I'm making a Flexi Komodo Dragon Godzilla. I know, Hawk. It's so nice. I really miss getting on here with you guys. Now life has, like, returned to a more of a normal state. So I can actually do things. Get back in my regular schedule. Yay, thank you. I'm excited about it. Yeah, Justin, totally. Sleep is very important. I'm gonna have to like totally redo most of the links in this body, but it's okay. At least get started. Cow, what are you eating? What are you doing? What are you getting? Did you get a bug? Did you find a bug? You're a weird dog. Leave the bug alone. Oof, yeah. Yeah, I'm just perpetually on night mode, but I am fortunate to where I can adjust, I can have control over my schedule. If I had to like wake up early and do things, that would be very, very bad for me. So I feel you. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's definitely a trippy schedule that you gotta make sure you are rested for. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Hawk's theme. I mean, I'm not, really, but it would be a struggle. It's even a struggle to be, like, semi-functional during the day. Oh my gosh, yes. Poof, there it goes. Yeah, see, my husband is the only reason I keep a somewhat less nocturnal sleep schedule because he actually works a job where he needs to be awake at some time in the morning, you know, for meetings and things. And so, 2 a.m. rolls around on a weekday, and he's like, hey, we need to sleep. Actually, we need to be sleeping earlier, but we really need to sleep. But, like, if he goes on a trip and he's gone for, like, a week or a weekend or something, I'm like, that attempt goes out the window real fast. And I am full nocturnal animal. I am vampire. She has no job. Does that mean that she's nocturnal then? Because that would be me. makes sense. I mean, to be fair, also taking care of child is basically a full-time job, so she's valid for that. Yes, that's perfect. That's how my sister and brother-in-law are with their kids. They're like, listen, if you wake up before this time, here's the cereal, here's the food. You can, they're all 7 and above at this point. But they're like, you can make yourself food. Do not wake us up before this time. Unless it's like an emergency. Yeah, that sounds about right that's around the age my sister's kids were when they started doing that too. Nice little independent kids. Oh, thanks. I think I'm gonna have the tail print separate because it's gonna be long and I want him to be able to be big. And his head is also gonna snap on. And I need to make all these links bigger for these body segments. He's coming along though, he looks like a thing. We'll get there. I feel like I'm at a good stopping point though. I might get off for tonight. I'm getting a little tired. And I need to take my dogs out and check on my sick husband and see if he wants to watch a TV show or something. So, but really good progress to finish this guy up tomorrow. And we got the Raven Dice Tower done. So I will test print that tonight. I really like how he turned out. So thank y'all for hanging out and chilling and chatting. So let's see, tomorrow's Sunday, right? Maybe? Yeah, Sunday. So I will probably be on again. Thank you, Jess. I will hopefully be on again tomorrow evening or afternoon sometime. Finish up that Komodo dragon and work on some other stuff. So hopefully we can keep getting in a good routine of streaming again. But I will talk to you all later. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. And I hope you have a good rest of your night. Bye bye.